Hello there, thank you for joining me. If you're new, then hello and welcome aboard. It's nice to see you. So this is part two, and I'm making, I'm following a tutorial by Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah, and this is a design team, a guest design team for Tina, and I think she called it like a Lapbook Folio. So a lot of you will think, because if you do watch me, you'll know that I love altered file folders. So you'll probably think, it's very, very similar. And it is very similar, but it feels very different too. So I'm really excited to get into this project. And it's funny, actually, I was speaking to Denise this morning, Denise from Junk Journal UK, and she was asking me, because I film in front, and she was saying, what you're working on at the minute. And I said, I've started this new project, and I love it, and I love the kit, and I love the project. And I said, we always say that, don't we? Everything we do, we love it. And we genuinely mean that we love it. I love this kit. I love this project. And I think that's what keeps me coming back day after day, because I do. I love it. Every time I start something new, I love it. Every time I finish something, I love it. So anyway, that's my waffle. I'm feeling a little bit emotional this morning. And I did say, after I spoke to Denise, I said, you know what, I'm going to go downstairs and I'm going to turn the radio on and I'm going to dance it out. And what did I ask for? What did I say to Alexa when I went downstairs? I said, can you play Whitney Houston? Yeah. Not a lot of dancing. Well, a little bit of jigging. I did, a little bit of shoulder movement and maybe swayed my hips once or twice. But yeah, obviously I ended up a blubbering wreck. So I've sobbed it out for an hour. And now I am ready to do this. Let's hope. If I do start feeling overwhelmed, I will pause the video and I'll restart it later today. But I just feel now that I need to put some blinkers on and, focus, because that's what I need to do. So at the end of part one, in part one, we did this, which I absolutely love. And even though you're only seeing this small amount of black around it, I think it looks fabulous. But I also think it would have looked fabulous if I'd have used the tea stain. I think it would have, looked really nice. So yeah, I'm loving this kit, really loving it. So we did this bit, and that was supposed to be the second layer, and then this was going on top. And then I don't know why, but I messed about, didn't I? Because I think I said, oh, you can't see any or something, and you don't see that until you open it, which I thought, fabulous idea. But then I put this in and I was like, oh my goodness. So then you can't see it, then you open it a bit and you can see some of it. And because for me, this is really different. I don't think I've ever done one diagonal. So for me, this is thinking, oh my goodness, where's that going to? Which makes it exciting. Small things, but hey, I love it. So this is going to be the next part. Now, I did pull some papers out, but I've totally forgot what I did with them, because I pulled them out last night. And then obviously I went on to go and cook tea. So these was the papers. So what I did is I sat and went, because now I'm obviously looking at this side and this side. So this is the part that I find exciting, because I want it to flow. I don't want to be shocked. Some people want that, I don't. I want my eyes to move gracefully over and feel comfortable. And I can't remember what I ended up thinking, because obviously this was last night and I had a different head on to what I've got on this morning. So that's... I think I prefer that. Now, what I did do last night as well, before I cooked tea, I'd printed a couple of the pages on card, because I thought this was, you know, one side of the page, and I thought these would be brilliant to cut out and use as, you know, like belly bands and stuff like that. So obviously, because this is taller and there was landscape, I thought, you know, am I going to position this in the middle? Obviously, we've got the chopped off clock at the top and the bottom, which when it's then on something bigger looks weird. When it was on its, you know, its own paper, it didn't look weird at all. So I messed about with some pieces, which I cut out as some others, and I kind of filled this in. I think I did that and that kind of thing, and I really do like that. And then there was this piece, what I thought, oh, that'd be brilliant, because we did then be following it on, and then, you know, there's a butterfly here and here, so it's meant to flow really nice. So now, see, I'm not liking that. Well, not that I'm not liking it, but I think that's it's a better march. But what does it look? See, then that's too busy. Well, not too busy. It obviously just swallows this up. Now let's have a look, because this bit is a darker bit, because obviously I was doing it on. I think that's a lot better, isn't it? So I'm going to go for this. Now, originally I was thinking, oh, this can be a tuck. It can't. I mean, it could, but I'm going to stick it down. But then that leaves me with, there's going to be no pockets on there, which what I said last time is, because it is like a Lapbook type of folio, there's going to be no journal, so your writing space is going to be the tags and the journal cards, which means if you're not putting pockets everywhere, you're not going to have loads of journal cards, which means you're not going to have loads of writing space. And I know there'll be some people who do just want to flick through and it just be a visual thing, but I still do feel like it needs some kind of writing in each kind of section. So I'm still going to stick that down, with a view of maybe putting some vellum over the top and it being a bit of a tuck that way, or having a vellum pocket there. I could layer this on more card to thicken it up. I'm just gonna get something like a journal card. Where did I put? That's lace and stuff. Aha. So let's have a look what that would actually look like. I mean, I actually do like that. Not as something that stays there, but something that, because that would kind of be a natural place for it to grab on, wouldn't it? Yeah, so I could stick this part down to about there, Okay. So I think I'm going to stick some card down, but only perhaps from there. But the only thing is obviously it's going to be a little bit fiddly to cut round. Well, it's not, but it is on camera kind of thing. So I might do that at the end. So let's get this covered for now. Okay, let me check if I'm filming, because I have hired my camera up and to give you a better view. Okay, so I'm still filming. That's good. Right, so let's start, eh? So I need this piece. Let me turn the volume down on my computer, and I'm going to place that over there. So this side is going to have this on. So I'm gonna do a lot, aren't I? Oh, I hate it when I say gonna. So I am going to cut down here to get rid of the border. So I think I'm going to have this envelope as a side opener, because I think the top it's going to be, you know, to need long arms. So yes, I'm going to open the side up. Right, so this is, I don't know what it is. I mean, it's clearly 11 centimetres, but I don't know what it is. So I'm going to do it at 4 1/4. I think that'll be about right. Let's locate the pencil. So 4 1/4. We're saying there. Let's double check, because I've only been up about an hour. And obviously I've not really got the right head on. Maybe I should say the right hat. I always say the right head. Oh dear. But it does make me chuckle. And I know I've said it before. I'm trying to work out what this is. Let me concentrate. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 8 and 4. Do I want it at 4 8s or 5 8s? 4. I'm going to do it at 8 and 5 8s. Okay, so 8. 8. That's 4, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 5 8s. So that's there. For anybody who doesn't know, I am actually partially sighted. I only have sight in my left eye. So I had a childhood accident, and it blinded my eye. I've probably got about, I don't know, about 10% sight in it. So I do think, and obviously now I'm older, and you know, your eyesight isn't perhaps as good as it used to be anyway. But yeah, small things I really do have a problem with. So, and I don't know if that has had something. Oh, I don't know where to put the chopper now. I don't know if that. Oh, look that. No, it's too thin. I did wonder if I could get 2 out of it. So that would go that way. So that would be that side. Ooh, that's a bit narrow. It's fine though, because I'm going to yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I'm surprised it's as, so I did that. Yeah, needed to go another 8th. What do we think? Yeah, it's fine, isn't it? You know what? I could bring it this way. And I could put some washi tape down there and bring it that way to reinforce this side a bit more, because that's going to be open. So I will do that, but this next piece I will cut. I should have cut it. So yeah, I've probably got about 10% slack, but yeah, I do wonder if it's strange really, because the chiropractor that I go to, he had an accident as a teenager, and he lost his eye. I've still got you know, my original eye that I was born with, but yeah, he's got a glass eye, and we was talking yesterday about let me get my height, about judging distances and things like that. And obviously when you've only got sight in one eye, it's very hard to gauge that, because I think you need that for your brain to work it out. So I do wonder if a lot of like mathematical type things, I mean, I'm probably just making excuses for me not being able to do maths, but yeah, I do wonder if that does have something to do with it. I did then go on and tell him about oh, the cruel girls at school, because I was obviously not the greatest, so 4 and 2 8s, the greatest at catching a ball or even throwing a ball, because I couldn't judge how far to throw it. So that's 4. Did I say in 2? That seems too wide. 4 and 2. 1, 2, yeah. Okay, now I can't see the mark. So 4, 2. Okay. Yeah, so if somebody threw me the ball, I would either put my hands up before, or like a delayed reaction. And throwing it, I'd either, you know, throw it not far enough or too far. So yeah, they ended up really just throwing balls at me. Oh, aren't kids cruel, eh? But such is life. But yeah, so it does make you wonder. And I think like now, I mean, obviously this happened in 1972, or maybe beginning in 1973. Right, I'm going to do the back one first. So, excuse me, I don't want to glue in this part, because obviously I want it open. So I'm going to do it with the art glitter first, and we'll do the small glue in. But yes, I suppose if something happened like that now, you would probably get, you know, some doctor totally explaining these types of things to you, whereas, you know, back in the day, I don't think that kind of profession was very right, I don't know, I can't really think of words, but maybe sympathetic. I found it all very quite harsh, and yeah, when I used to have to go to the hospital, because I used to have to go you know, pretty regular as a child, and all I can remember is like the cold metal machines that you used to have to, you know, put your head in. Oh, it was awful. So I have got a little bit of a phobia now when I go and get glasses, which I didn't realise, because I've not worn glasses all my life. It's only since I've got older and the vision in the other eye is not fading, but you know, not as strong as it was. So I'd gone many years without I don't know what those machines are called. So when I did go, I didn't have a panic attack, but yeah, I was very close to it. And obviously, you know, mainly the youngish girls who work in these places, and yeah, so I had to explain, you know, that nursing staff and doctors and stuff, they wasn't really personable like they are now. Oh, I forgot to ink. Doesn't matter, it's only that one. And yeah, I mean, I can remember crying and, you know, and being quite harsh. And oh, you know, it used to just really upset my mum. And yeah, it was very, you know, child, get your head in that machine type thing. Whereas now, I mean, I'd probably have counselling or something. You know, I think they'd have been a lot more sympathetic. So yeah, it doesn't give me flashbacks as such, but yeah, I suppose it does give me flashbacks a little bit. I don't know what you'd actually class as a flashback, but yeah, I do visualise being back there. I don't know why I'm bumbling on about this. I guess it's because Whitney Houston happened. Oh dear. So yeah, that's that. Right, so I've left it a little bit because obviously I want to trim it. I'm just gonna push it up just slightly, just back a bit, back. Forward. Hope my head's not in shot actually now. My head's gonna be in shot, isn't it? Yeah, we're not gonna do that anymore. Yeah, I've just thought, I bet you can see the back of my head, which isn't good because yeah, like I said, I've not been up very long. Whew. Yeah, I've not done my hair. Crikey me. So yeah, we don't want back of head shots. Not in the morning or not at any time really. Because obviously if you can see the back of my head, you can't see what I'm doing. Right, let's get this back in. So I think this is going to be quite a slow project because I can't get this needle in. No, because it is a lot of matting. I mean, that is really the whole thing. So I don't think I'll be making a lot of ephemera because I think a lot of the pockets, oh, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I will need pockets, but right, I need to cut this. I nearly put this away without even cutting it. So let's whip that down. Let's put that in so I can see. I'm gonna have to have a drink of my tea in a minute because I've talked myself dry. That's oh. Right, so that is that. Let's get the circly thing out. Now I think I'm going to do it all the way through the circle. Let's think about this. What did I do with the folder? So would open it. This is going to have a pocket or something here. This is going to be a tuck. So this, you're going to pull a card out. If it was this way, you'd probably, no. So I'm going to do it on that side. Reason being, I'm thinking I don't really want to encourage pulling card out from this side, because this is going to be there and it's, you know, you're going to rub up and down it. So I'm going to do it in the middle, and I'm going to eyeball it because I'm not really bothered about middle. I actually just want it in this line here. So that is that. So just ink around there. And let's check that we're all sealed and we're not sticking down anywhere. Yeah, that's fine. So I'm going to pop that in like so. Yeah, I like that. So I'm gonna, you know, do that middle-ish. Doesn't have to be an exact thing. So we're going to turn it round and we're going to glue this bit onto the back. I did show more about this in part 1, so if you're thinking, oh crikey, what's that, what's this bit, you will see that in part 1. Okay, so I'm just going to lock in this crease. So I'm going to do the finger rubber and just rub that glue away, which Kalal is very good at. And I'm just going to check the crease. That's fine. Does it look straight-ish? So that's lovely. So that's that part. Oh, I should have put some washi on first, shouldn't I? But that doesn't matter. So let's just put some washi. And actually, I'm going to bring the washi over to reinforce that, which I should have really done on these ones. But I don't think it's no biggie, because you're not going to be keep opening and shutting these. So let's get some washi. The only thing with having the camera up there is I'm obviously going to I could do one a bit thicker than that. I'm going to forget what, I'm going to lose track of time, because it is very, very difficult to know time. That's got a bit of blue in, that dragonfly one from your Creative Studio box. Yeah, because crafting does go really fast when you're doing it. It's so hard to know how long you've been. I mean, I spend all day up here, and you know, all of a sudden I'll look at the clock and it's like, oh my goodness, Eleanor's going to be home in a minute. Like, I've not even washed the breakfast pot, you know. It's crazy. You just think, where does the time go? But it just must be because we're that into it that you kind of just forget what's going off, don't you, around you, which is absolutely fabulous. But it's not fabulous if you should be doing something else as well that day. So that is that. I'm going to just get the bone folder. Okay. So that's yeah, I like that. So that's that, and then this is going to go over the top like so. And we're not opening this one up. So Want that around there. I can stick that in because doing that part isn't, you know, isn't a biggie. I don't need this to be off to do that. So why I've got this tape out and why I'm thinking about it, I'm going to do this one because this is going to, you know, be a main one. So just run it up that. Yep, dropped it. Oh look, I've even got the big scissors now. I'm being like Tina. Using Tina's kit, a project, and adopting her mad scissor skills. Oh dear. Right, so that's that. That's going to go there. Let's centralise it back up. Do I want it centre or do I want it like that and have that peeping out? I think I might. I don't know. I don't want it. No, I'm going to centralise it. Because the next envelope I'm going to put on is this vellum one. I wouldn't want to hire it. I think I would want that middle. Yeah, I'm going to do it in the middle because I feel that my eyes too much for me. So, glue. Yep. So yes, if I end up keeping my camera up there, I might have to get Alexa to like set a 45-minute alarm just to give me so I kind of know where I am. But we'll see, because I will place some of this back and have a look at the kind of view. Ooh. Oh, it stung a bit. I've got some dry skin there. All right. Let's take that. Okay, excuse me. So that is lovely. Now, actually, it's a good job because it's made me remember when that's there. What actually got me thinking about this is I was going to have, because originally I was going to have it there. And then I thought, well, everything's. So I thought, well, I could have this one opening this way. Which then I would have this bit, which is absolutely fine because I thought I could make it into a feature and that be a little tuck itself. But then I was thinking of ways to decorate it. I thought, shall I just stamp it, ink around it in the black, stamp it, or I could have some lace down it, or I could, you know, do like a collage type of things as if it was you know, like a belly band type thing, and I really do like that, and in fact I'm thinking, why didn't I go for that? But then I thought if I wanted to cover it, I would have covered it, which brought me to this. But now I'm kind of like, because it's not that I can't use this. I mean, it's all cut out, ready to go. Oh my goodness, look at that. Ooh. Oh, I kind of love that. Yes, I think that's what I'm going to do, and I really like it on top of that paper. I mean, I like it on there, but I really like it on there. Which means, obviously, I was doing the, oh, it matches, which really doesn't matter, because I can still have that on there if I want. I suppose it depends what I do down here, as if to, does it need that? So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So let me just ink around this and stamp on it. And now I don't know if to cut this down so I've not got the roundedness on it, or I don't know if to keep the roundedness. I've been on here 36 minutes already. Crikey. I feel like I need to just sit and look at it a minute. Well, tell you what, I've got more than one envelope. That may surprise you. I've got more than one envelope. I could hear all the gasps of, oh, really? She's got more than one envelope? Yeah. So let's see. Let's just see. Right, so no, that does look too harsh. So I'm glad I did that, because if I hadn't have done that, I would have wondered. So here's the here's the other one. So let's I have got a few of these sets in the shop, but I think I've just like listed the last of what, you know, what I'm willing to part with. Because I did buy, I think I bought 200 of them, and I obviously, well, you know, need to save myself 50 of them. But I do use them quite regular, and I'm sorry if I'm bringing this too far to my body. Again, it's one of those, I've changed my camera, it's going to take me a bit to get used to it. I don't know why we have to change this camera. Sometimes it just happens, and then yeah, but yeah, I don't know, we just do. I would like it if it would stay where it is, because actually now I can reach that way, whereas before my camera would be like here. I don't know if you can even see my hand. I'm not very spatially aware, and because I can't keep looking up at the camera to see where you can see, it's a little bit hard for me to thing it, which is a bit scary, because obviously when I could see it before, I could kind of look up and see if I'd gone off screen or not. But then it's in your face, and it does make this, you know, stretching over there a little bit difficult. So let me just reassess where we are. Okay, so you'll have to bear with me, kind ladies. You thumbs up crew. I ought to call you the thumbs up crew. Honestly, I'm convinced somebody just keeps going up and down my thumbs down, and just literally gives me a thumbs down for every single video. It's laughable, really. Right, so that is going to go there. So when I stick it down, I'll be sticking it there and there, won't I? Will that be enough to hold that on? And what am I going to do with this part? Because And what am I doing with it? Am I having it as, again, I don't think I want to go upwards. I think it would be this way. Now remember that this is going to be against here, so you know we've got to bear that in mind, which I think that's fine. So I'm gonna have to seal this up, which first I was thinking, oh, I'll just put some wash in, but obviously then you can only have a tag that bit big, which is fine because I could put the washi tape either side. So it was like a feature. Yeah, I think I might do that. Okay, so let's stamp this. What am I putting on the front of it? I don't know. This is me, obviously, you know, this is a process video. It's a let's talk it out, let's think about it kind of video. So if that's not your cup of tea, perhaps it's the wrong video for you. But yeah, this is me talking it out and then explaining. Well, sometimes not explaining, because sometimes there might not actually be a reason for why I've chose something to something else. Maybe it just might be you know, a personal preference. A lot of the times it'll be, you know, just my logic. I might have totally missed something that somebody else would take into consideration, because I don't think that I spot everything. But yeah, it's a lot. Anybody who wants to see why certain things are chosen, then maybe it is the video. Or if you just want to hear me talk absolute, you know, then this is definitely this is definitely your kind of video. You just want to hear me waffle about absolute rubbishness and go from one thing to the next, then yeah. And I love having you along, so I can talk absolute waffleness, and yeah, I do like that. Oh, let's sit and think about it a minute. Not that you have to second guess every single step that you do. It's not about that at all. Yeah, I really like that. And that's going to be that. So I'm going to pick some kind of washi first, because I've obviously only got a certain, I don't even know if I've got one that thick, but I'm only going to have a certain amount, so I feel like I probably need to choose that first rather than decorate it and then go, oh my goodness, this one washi tape, what fits, doesn't go with it. There's nothing stopping me putting 2 strips on there. I'm not a great fan of that stamp one, only because the see-through bit is like too white. It looks okay if you ink over it, but yeah, I don't have any of that size. What size is it? Like an inch? Yeah. It's like, where is the inch wide washi tape? Oh, I have just had this actually. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's do this. So, I'm guessing, is this 1.5 inches, 2 inches? Right. So, I definitely don't want to go 2 inches. Oh, now I'm going to have to cut it, aren't I? Eek. Right, let's get the height. I could do it on the chopper, couldn't I? Yeah, maybe that'll be okay. It's a bit difficult cutting small. I'm gonna cut it there, even though that's a little bit too big. But it's I'll probably go from there and cut cut the bottom off. This is from that a bunge. I think it's a bunjo. I really did mean to message them and just ask them to spell it how you say it, because yeah, I find, you know, new words what I'm not familiar with. You know, you just don't know how things are pronounced. But yeah, I will put the link. I do have a referral code, and I think I'm going to earn some commission from it. They've not really I mean, I didn't really ask, but I mean, it was nice that they wanted to send me some stuff, and there was, you know, really good on, you know, choose what you want kind of thing. But yes, I think this referral, if you go in on the referral code, you can obviously tell that that's where, you know, you've come from. And I think, yeah, I don't know if it was like 10%. I don't know, but whatever. I think I'd just ask for some more products anyway, because it's like, wow, I did like the site. It was a nice, clean, easy looking site. I can say, honestly, you know, something, I mean, I'm not talking about AliExpress now, because I did my AliExpress talk, but and I know websites, well, I don't know, but I'm assuming websites are quite expensive, you know, to have a all singing, all dancing one. And a lot of, I mean, I don't know what it's like in other countries, and obviously I'm not talking about like scrapbooking.com or the craft store, but some of the smaller craft online shops, the websites are horrendous, and I'm guessing, you know, that is because that's all they can afford. But yeah, I find it really hard to browse around some of them, and it's awful, because I mean, they're the people that you should be, you know, getting your stuff from, instead of you know, these massive companies all the time, because it doesn't give anybody else a chance, which means, you know, these bigger companies can then charge what they like kind of thing if nobody else is selling it. I don't think that's quite gone over, has it? No. Right, come on. I can say the whole point was to cover that hole up. Right, so I want to place it this side. That's better. Well, hey, it might be 1K. And now I've gone a bit shorter, but I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered. So yeah, I think that's all I want to say about that. Right, so that is that. Tell me I've not done it upside down. I don't think it really matters, but no, we haven't. No, it didn't matter, because they are going in different directions. So that's going to go there like that. I think I'm going to rub over it with a little bit of ink, not the black ink though. Right, I think this is going to be like it for this video. Oh yeah, I refilled my ink, didn't I? Okay, that's fine. It's because I've obviously been using this black today and yesterday. I totally forgot that I'd re-inked. That's better. Phew. Right, so that's that part. Let's get some pieces. scissors out and do this part. So it's going that way, so we want to do it that way. And I've got these out because obviously I've got those out for that other thing that I was going to do. That's the right way, isn't it? Not like it matters. Okay. Have a look. Oh, these are bigger pieces. I did sit again last night after I finished filming and just put the tiny things together and the bigger things together. So I think that could be quite nice, and I think that's probably all that I want. Let's see. So obviously that would be inked up. That would be, let's say, that would be there. Maybe, just don't need another little butterfly. Where's the little things? Oh, come on. Let's make, oh my goodness, I hope they haven't fell out. No. Let's put them onto here because it really does make it easier. I know what I should have done. Printed out Tina's number set, because her number set has got it's not on there, but there's some pages with the numbers that she's got a kit from. Right, shall I just glue this down? Do I need to keep, oh yeah, I need to open that. Okay, don't do that. Let's pop that there. Right. So that was there. I've got a little bit of washi tape on my finger and it's really getting on my nerves. Is there any other clocks? Because that's a bit, well, it's not a bit similar, it's the same. It's a bit similar to that. No, it's the same. Right, so let's put that on there. That on there. That there. I've got one of her street names. Oh yeah, I like that. Do I want another clock? I don't think that's the right clock. I like that, and I like that, and I like that. So a lot of liking. A lot of liking going on. I want another small, oh, that might be. It's one smaller. It's not too much. I'm now starting to think I might just go simple. I wonder if I've got something like that, but just a little bit bigger. Let's go back to big stuff. It's obviously got to be portrait. I did find a couple of Tim Holtz photos. I think I've got about 5 of them. So that's that one. That'll probably be. And I do like it that it's a bit of a different colour. I think that could do going in that one. Right, let's pop that just over there. Let's ink this. And then I think I will call it a video. I'll stick these on off camera. I will cut the side of the envelope, and I will stick this down, and I will back that piece that I said about, which is going to be a tuck. Yeah, that's loads better. I wonder, does it need a small there and a big there? And that. I like it. There's just some, I don't know, there's just something. I don't know what it is. Yes, so I will do that, and yeah, that piece that I'm going to stick down, I'm going to back that in card, and I'll get it all cut out, because you know, you don't need to see that, and it's a bit boring. Just the small one, the big one won't be in at the bottom. See, I do want to keep it in this space. I don't want to overlap it, because it's obviously going to be a top. And does, no, it definitely needs the big clock at the top. Move that to the side. Like so. I like that on that side. And then I do like, I think I'm just going to go with that. But then I just feel like there's something just missing. I think it does need 2 butterflies. But I don't know how. So I can fiddle with that off screen. Right, I best go because we're approaching an hour. So I shall see you. I don't know if the next one will be out later today or if it'll be tomorrow. Obviously, I'm not too sure about the filming schedule at this point. So thanks for joining me. See you soon. Bye.